Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the video. First thing I'm gonna say is ignore the lighting. I should never film in the afternoon because the sun is like right outside my living room window. So I should probably learn to film in the morning. But this is going to be the end of year book tag, and so it is just a couple questions about kind of like reading, transitioning into the end of the year, and all of that. So this is gonna be quick. And yeah, so question number one, which all these questions will be linked in the description, is are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Yes, Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas. I absolutely love this book. This was a reread for me. I started my reread in July, I think, and I've been reading it slowly. I think mainly just because I love it so much and I don't want it to end, but also it's kind of more of like a palate cleanser when I'm not sure what I want to read. So I'll read a couple chapters of it. So I need to finish that before the end of the year. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of year? Not really. A book that I do usually read every single fall, which I honestly should have grabbed because it's just in the other room, is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. I'll just pop up a photo of the cover here. That's like the only book that really I read every fall, but I usually just read it like at the end of October when it takes place. But I honestly might not do it this year because, not that I'm not in the mood to read it, but just like I don't have that urge to pick it up like I did the last few years. So yeah, it's the only really book I can think of. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? There are 3 that I can think of off the top of my head that I'm like, I am waiting for. I'm filming this as of October 10th, so all of these come out either in October, like later in the month, November or December. So the first one is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, which comes out the 24th, I believe. And this is the 3rd book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and I'm really excited for it. I've been waiting for it since last year when I read book 2 in the series, which is Ballad of Never After. I had to think about that for a second. So yeah. And then A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the 3rd book in the Flesh and Fire series, which is a new adult paranormal romance / fantasy romance. And I'm excited for that. I've been excited for it since I read book 2, which is A Light in the Flame. I literally had to Google because I couldn't think of it. And then Heartstopper Volume 5 by Alice Oseman. I'm so excited for this, even though I've read technically all of this volume because of being subscribed to Alice's Patreon, but I'm excited to just have it bound up in a physical copy in my hands. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Let me grab those. So these are all actually like low-key on my TBR for October, but I highly doubt I'll get all of them read. So the first is Never a Hero by Vanessa Lent, which is the 2nd book in the Monsters trilogy. And this is the Fairy Loot edition. I read the 1st book, I enjoyed it, and so I really want to continue this. And like the edition is gorgeous, so I really want to read it. All Our Demise by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. This completes a duology that I started beginning of last year, and I've owned this book now for like over 2 months now, I think. Haven't picked it up, so, but I really want to. Like, I've been dying to know how this book this series ends, but have I started this? No. Honestly, this might be the book that I literally will pick up tonight maybe, but I don't know. And I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman. My goal was originally to finish all of Alice Oseman's work last year. That didn't happen, and then I wanted to carry it over into this year, and I have 2 books, I believe, besides Heartstopper Volume 5, which technically isn't out yet. And so maybe I can get this one, and then I only have 1 more, which then I can try to do in the first half of next year, maybe. I don't know. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I don't think so, honestly. Like, my favorite book of the year has been my favorite book of the year since March when I first read it. Nothing has like topped it. There's a couple books that have been like close to like meeting it but not surpassing it. So it would honestly take like a fucking amazing book to beat it, like to become my favorite book of the year. So I highly doubt it, but you never know. I could pick up a book on a whim and it could become a favorite. So I guess we will see. Have you already started making reading plans for 2024? Yep. I am a co-host for a book club, Book Addicts Anonymous, and we have planned a bit of next year. I think we have up to April fully planned out, so there's 4 books. And there's a couple of 2024 releases that I'm excited for, so I've already started planning on those. I really hope you quickly enjoyed this video. I just wanted something quick and easy to film, and I figured it's October, so it's nearing the end of the year, so this is kind of like the perfect time to film this. Let me know what is one book that you want to read before the end of the year. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps my channel grow, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!